by Mario Casayer, and the Senate will begin its month-long Christmas break tomorrow after undergoing grueling committee hearings and testy bicameral conference committee meetings to ratify the proposed 2018 P3.7 trillion national budget and the Tax Acceleration for Acceleration and Inclusion, TRAIN. Under the 17th Congress's legislative calendar, the Senate will resume its regular session on January 15, 2018. It will go into a sine-die adjournment on June 2. Senate of the Philippines/Manila Bulletin. Before going into recess, the Senate joined the House of Representatives in the special joint session at the Batasan Pambanza in Quezon City and voted 14-4 in favor of extending martial law in Mindanao until December 31, 2018. Senate President Aquilino Pimentel III led the Senate in approving the bicameral report for the 2018 General Appropriations Act, House Bill 60-15, last Tuesday. The bicameral report for the TRAIN Bill, SBN 1592, was similarly approved last Wednesday night. The Senate also approved Wednesday on third and final reading Senate Joint Resolution No. 11, which would raise the base salary of military and uniformed personnel starting January next year. It, likewise, adopted House Joint Resolution 18 as an amendment to Senate Joint Resolution 11. The P3.7 trillion proposed 2018 budget was sponsored by Sen. Loren Legarda, chairperson of the Senate Finance Committee. Under the bill, the government's social service programs such as education would receive the highest budgetary allocations. The TRAIN Bill, known as the Duterte administration's tax reform measure, was sponsored by Sen. Juan Edgardo Ongaro, chairman of the Senate Ways and Means Committee. The bill covered a package of reforms to the country's existing tax regime, including an income tax relief for almost 6.8 million workers. After the ratification by the two legislative chambers, the two bills would be transmitted to Malacanang for the President's veto or approval. The Senate had passed a number of bills on third reading, including the proposed Philippine Qualifications Framework Act of 2017, Senate Bill 1456, the proposed Service Charges in Hotels and Establishments Distribution Act, SB 1299, along with 36 bills that would establish, convert, separate and rename state universities, colleges, high schools and elementary schools nationwide. The Senate also adopted Senate Joint Resolution No. 8, which authorized the National Housing Authority, NHA, to award the unoccupied and unawarded housing units of uniformed personnel to other qualified beneficiaries like the informal settlers, Senate Resolution No. 569, which honored the late former Supreme Court Associate Justice and former Secretary General of the 1987 Constitutional Commission Florida Ruth Romero, and House Bill 50-41, which sought to declare December 8 or the Feast of the Immaculate Conception of the Blessed Virgin Mary as a special non-working holiday. Tags, Christmas Break, Conference Committee, Joint Resolution, Juan Edgardo Ongaro, Manila Bulletin, Senate Bill, Senate Finance Committee, Senate of the Philippines, Senate President Aquilino Pimentel III, the Senate.